Hey guys, my name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. We're playing as House Lannister, so let's get straight and right into it. So, we're currently besieging Storm's End, and we will be starving out Storm's End in one turn. Renly Baratheon is in there. We're besieging with Marbrand, Kevin, Jaime, Tywin, Clegane, and we're pushing furthermore into the Stormlands. Still my glitched full stack here. Obviously can't attack or use it for anything, it's just here. I guess it's a pretty good reconnaissance sort of scouting party. But guys, I have an announcement to make as well. We have officially married off Janie Lannister to Anders Ironwood, and he has been actually ferried all the way because he was actually taken from Dawn. He was ferried away through High Gardens River and further up the Mander. I do believe that's called. I'm not too sure. I think it is from my Westeros logic. But I'm appearing online. I should be off Total War Zones playing Counter-Strike, apparently. Right. What was I doing with Anders Ironwood? Yeah, I was moving him up to Lannisport. We're going to disembark, and he'll be leading a garrison at Harrenhal. There is a plague there at the moment, but we have a full stack at Stonehenge. So, House Ironwood will continue on, and we already have here Rob Sarsfield, which obviously, for some reason, when you adopt generals, they don't take on the father's name, but he is definitely an Ironwood. So Rob Ironwood will be living on, which is good, because he's 61 years old, and she's 15, which is a little bit weird, to be honest. But nevertheless, let's end the turn. Let's starve Renly Baratheon out. We'll see if he actually comes out and attacks me. But if he doesn't... Nope. We'll sack Storm's End. We've managed to starve out Renly Baratheon, and he's either starved himself or thrown himself from the rafters at Storm's End. Anders Ironwood, who we stole from the Martells, which they won't be too happy about that, I'm sure. But seeing as he's coming to the tail end of the campaign, he might not inherit any big lands. Quentin Bainfort, yes. Been wanting to marry him off. But Renly Baratheon is dead. How good is that? Duskendale is still not really coming under our control here. I will need to recruit some more units. At King's Landing, we'll set across. We don't want it to rebel. Ironwood will be disembarking at Lannisport soon, and he'll be moving to Stonehenge. He's got pretty good loyalty, though, but he's a fantastic commander. And, well, if we ever wanted to take Dawn... That's our claimant, isn't it? Obviously, reading his biography, the Ironwoods have rivaled Dawn for generations. They actually joined Bittersteel in the Blackfire Rebellion. That's cool. That's cool. And Quentin Martell was fostered there, so they do have a bit of a claimant to Dawn. They're one of the most noble houses there. Blood Royals, Warden of the Stony Way. But let's continue to push against Griffin's Roost. We'll send Martin to go scout. Yeah, he was not going to move there. Where is Tywin? Oh, Tywin's actually in the city. I might leave Sir Gregor in Storm's End. And I might send Jaime to go take Tarth. How fitting would that be? Well, I guess at this point in the alternate history, he never actually met Brienne of Tarth. But still, we'll be taking Tarth soon. I do have some ships nearby. Right. Can we attack? Oh yeah, we can. Nope, I do not want to become king. We'll send Kevin to go flank and take Rainhouse. I don't even really need to keep Gregor in there, to be perfectly honest. Let's repair if we can. We can't. I didn't repair Bronzegate nor Fellwood. My mistake. But in these settlements we recently took, we should recruit some more. But we are coming to the tail end of the campaign. Once we've finished off the last of House Renly, the remaining bannermen who are still loyal to Renly's cause, Once we finish him off, we'll make a peace with the Tyrells, and we'll go through the claimants. Not claimants, lordships, rather said. Sorry about that, guys. I just need a glass of water. Right, what were we doing? No, I don't want that. Humphrey Lannister, Joanna Lannister, and Bane fought. It's good to see that we have a lot of... Wow. Jaime's had 4 daughters. So it looks like the Lannister line won't continue. Well, the male line won't continue through Tywin after all. Alright, let's move up. Let's continue to push against the Baratheons. No one's there. But let's get Tywin to starve them out. Alright, we'll get Clegane in there as well. Doesn't really matter about the build, we're already stacking the fucking fort anyway. Right, end the turn. If we had Ironwood earlier in the campaign, I probably would have given him a bigger, maybe even a kingdom of his own if he's been fighting with us from basically day dot. But seeing as he's joined late to the campaign, 125 turns in, roughly. Yeah. I feel like some of my other commanders who have been with us for a while deserve it a lot more. Alright, let's finish these bastards off. Alright, where's Tywin? Nicely done. Man, we lost some troops though. Jesus. It's because I haven't rallied up in a while. They asked me to be king one more time. No means no. You bastards. Oh wow, I've left that undefended. Go back to Storm's End. Serret's coming down. How far was Ironwood from... Oh no, Harrenhal's fine now. That's good. Where do those ships go? We need to get Jaime off Tarth. But we've only got to take Mistwood and Stonehelm. I will have to offer the Tyrells a fair bit of money, I'd imagine. But this actually could quite possibly be the last episode. I never actually thought of that. I thought we would have at least one more. But Westeros is in a time of peace. It would make no sense to go to war with the Tyrells after their claimant is dead. They're not kings. They're not disputing Tommen's throne. That's right, Tommen. Joffrey died when they took King's Landing, the bastards. Mind you, sacking and killing your grandson might be not Tywin's per se, you know what I mean? Maybe you would keep on pushing. Well, of course you would. Brienne of Tarth is holding up at Mistwood. Martin's moving down. Oh, I got confused then, genuinely. Because of those armies. God damn it. I get Jaime to disembark. Ironwood is nearly at Stonehenge, which is good. But I would imagine I have to offer some lands for the Tyrells to get peace with me. Or offer a huge amount of money. But we'll run down the last of the loyal lords that are loyal to Renly. We should be able to take Fellwood now. Mistwood, sorry. Clear victory, 235 loss, and we killed Brienne of Tarth. And Tywin will take the last settlement of Renly Baratheon. That should be faction destroyed, if I do say so myself. Now, why hasn't the faction been destroyed? Is there a settlement here? Are you fucking kidding me? There is too. Ah, bastards. How the fuck did they get that settlement? I don't even know where it is. Yeah, that'll have to do. Fuck. How the hell do you get there? I'm gonna have to ferry some troops across. I don't even know where the settlement is, to be honest. Oh, shit. I guess I can just disembark there. It'll be way quicker going that way than any other. Can we break that ship off again? Yeah, we can. That's good. Right, let's end the turn. Oh, Ironwood's here. Right, we'll take the best units out. Probably that. I think there's some better ones at Harrenhal. But mostly a good idea. Oh, okay. Looks like the Baratheons are still trying to bribe me. If they bribed that full stack... It disappeared. It scared me. Holy shit. Oh, wouldn't you just fuck off, diplomats? How about that? We have 5,200 in the bank. Sorry, 52,000, not 5,200. But guys, if you still are enjoying this Lannister campaign, please leave a like. I'd really much appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't, to keep up to date with my channel. Alright, let's continue to push. Who's that? Terrence. Family member, apparently. Not for long. We'll continue to ferry. I haven't seen Edric Storm. I can't remember if I killed him or not. You lose track of how many fucking family members you kill. Only the important ones you remember. We're moving some units into this army. Alright, let's move Ironwood over here. What have we got in this stack? We'll just replace them with the armoured spearmen. 2 over. Get the armoured shielding. Right. I'll push Ironwood down. Actually, I might push him to the fort here to defend it. It has been a while since the Tyrells have showed any interest for retaking King's Landing. Obviously, that Renly Baratheon is dead. Loras Tyrell and Willis Tyrell are dead. Garland is ruling the throne. Obviously, he wasn't the one who killed Joffrey. It was Loras Tyrell, his brother. But maybe Tywin would forgive that. Stefford Lannister's gone for +5. Relationships worsen with House Aaron. Let's just hope that these loose alliances with both House Martell and House Aaron hold until we get peace. We just need to hold for just that little longer, and we'll be fine. Move this army back to Storm's End. But the Martells will be getting incredibly pissed off just us moving units through their lands. But I'm obviously trying to save money at the moment. 5,700 to make a peace with the Tyrells. And then we can end the campaign. Now, if I was going to do another campaign, because I haven't necessarily... Well, in Westeros Total War, I've played as every faction, okay? But some of them have shit audio quality, and some of them were on the Game of Thrones somewhat, which I think is quite bad. My diplomat just died. I'm going to have to recruit a new one at River Run and get the alliance anyway. Right, let's push on Blackhaven. So, I want to redo them on the New Beginning submod. I believe the New Beginning submod is the best submod about Westeros Total War. That's just my honest opinion. Fuck, we've pushed into fuck. We should be right. So, the only factions that I haven't done on the New Beginning submod are, obviously, House Lannister, which I've done now, House Greyjoy, and House Tyrell. So, I might do Westeros Total War again. I haven't decided. Let me know in the comments. You guys have been showing crazy support for Westeros. You always have. You guys absolutely go nuts for it, which I do enjoy. I still enjoy Westeros Total War. I had a pretty big break from it, which you do need to do occasionally. But I've been kind of, I don't know about you guys, but I've been kind of thinking about doing maybe an Empire or Napoleon campaign. I've never ever done an Empire Total War campaign on YouTube. I've never recorded and uploaded it, which would be kind of cool. Maybe you guys would be able to help me through it and show me the best technologies to recruit. It's not really recruit, it's research, isn't it? Because I'm not very good at that game. I haven't played it that much. Because, I don't know. I have done a Napoleon campaign. However, I have played as Great Britain. There's a campaign still up. 3 more turns. We'll get Tywin to take it. Stefan the Heir. Doesn't have any... Yeah, he doesn't have any Baratheon blood in him. Clear victory. Taken Blackhaven, and we will sack. The leader of House Renly is dead. Oh, I must have been in that fort. I wonder. I'll send a unit out to the fort. Oh, it's gone. I was going to see if Edric Storm was there. But we have officially destroyed Renly Baratheon. And House Tyrell, we're the only at war with. So, let's make a peace treaty. Diplomat, please. Ceasefire. Very demanding. We'll give you a payment of 7,000. Okay, apparently my keyboard doesn't work there. Very generous. Boom. Accepted. House Tyrell has bent the knee to Tommen Baratheon and House Lannister. Oh, how fantastic is that? And on that note, we're going to end the campaign. Let's do a save. And let's do a toggle foe now. Yeah, let's see how the world has shaped up. Obviously, we've taken most of it. So that's not going to matter. But, phew. This is the world. Tyrells haven't expanded, obviously. And neither have the Martells. But we started off in humble beginnings in the Westerns, rushed House Tully, then House Greyjoy, then pushed up the neck. A really good lot of battles against the Starks. And now it is all under my command. Even the Stormlands. Oh, how fantastic is that? So, we're in a time of peace. Could have pushed against the Arryns if I really wanted. No, I probably could have pushed against the Martells. Taken Dawn for Ironwood. That would be our claimant. And kill off the Tyrells for killing Tywin's grandson. But hey, we'll leave it for another time maybe. Okay, let's go through the lordships. I haven't actually figured this out, so I'm going to be going it on the fly. I did ask for suggestions. Obviously, you can't now. Sorry. But let's show the family tree before we get into lordship. So obviously we got Tywin, who has a fair few adopted children. Obviously he can't have any. So this is Gregor Clegane's family tree. Obviously they wouldn't inherit the throne. He was married to Joy Hill, a female. Rolam Titus. I love how they called him Titus. That's a very Lannister name. Benedict Cumberbatch Clegane. I don't know. But the Clegane line will continue with Lannister blood. Adam Marbrand's got 3 sons. Jaime has 3 daughters. Quentin Bainfort has a daughter. Kevin had 3 sons and a shit ton of grandchildren. Lancel's firstborn is Gerald, Lawrence, and Marlon. Willem's first son is Devon, Andros. Martin's first son is John, Ellis. Anders Ironwood has a son, Rob Ironwood. And Tyrek Lannister has some children as well. His firstborn son is Peter, Stefan, and Humphrey. So the line of Lannister will continue. All these Lannister... It's good to see that like Kevin's family tree has gone crazy. And now that Jaime's had all these daughters, I'm sure we're all going to mingle together with the Cleganes and the Marbrands and Quentin Bainfort. So let's go through the lordships now, which I always really like to do. So who will be inheriting Casterly Rock and the throne once Tywin dies? Well, Jaime, who is a Kingsguard member. He can't inherit any lands and titles. However, I tried to marry him off and get any children, so I tried to get him a son so the main Lannister line could continue, but it hasn't. It's just gone to the female. So Kevin will inherit it, and then his son Lancel, and then Geralt. So this first line will all inherit Casterly Rock. We won't give the children because they're not of age. So he's going to be Lord of the Westlands. Right. Willem should be giving his own kingdom, I think. So Willem will be given Riverrun. He will be Lord of the Riverlands. And his first son will contain it. And then obviously Andros will inherit another throne. Now, Martin, who has a bigger claimant to a better kingdom than Tyrek, I think, Martin is going to be given the North. He's already Lord of Winterfell, and his first son, John Lannister, will inherit it after him. So Martin Lannister will be Warden of the North. He is 27. Right, Tywin Lannister is currently Lord of 10 Towers. He is a cadet branch, obviously, of House Lannister. He's obviously cousin to Willem and uncle to Tywin and Kevin. So he will be inheriting the Iron Islands. He'll be sitting at Pike, and his son Peter will inherit the throne. I guess Stefan can have Pike. It can have, what is it? 10 Towers, and his other son can have Hammerhorn. Now, who inherits the Stormlands? That's one region we haven't thought of. And then I guess probably some of those bigger factions. So who's been most loyal? Obviously Gregor, Adam Marbrand, and Bainfort. Sennings Gregor Clegane has been loyal with us from the start. He is married to a Lannister. He probably has more claimant than Marbrand. So I'm going to give Gregor Clegane Storm's End. Gregor Clegane will be Lord of the Stormlands. So that's pretty cool. Adam Marbrand. Now, should I give Adam Marbrand Harrenhal? Or White Harbour? Obviously, White Harbour is the key to the north. It's got a lot of income. It's a pretty prestigious settlement, even though Harrenhal is a ruin at the moment. Yes. I'm going to give... oh, fuck, I forgot I've taken Dragonstone. Oh, that doesn't count. Obviously, it's all... that's Tommen, and then his children will take Dragonstone. Yeah, don't worry about that. Adam Marbrand will take White Harbour. Bainfort will take... You could have the Dreadfort. That's a pretty big settlement in the north. But I think Bainfort should have... Yeah, we'll give... Actually, no, I've got a better person for the Dreadfort. We'll give Bainfort... the Golden Tooth. Here we can be Lord of the Golden Tooth. 3,000 per turn, lot of gold there, absolutely fantastic. Now we have some more generals we need to go through. The person I was picking who should have the Dreadfort is Amory Lorch. I think he'd be a superb candidate for that. Obviously he loves all that flaying and torturing shit. Amory Lorch can be Lord there. Who have we got? Stefford Lannister, he's going to be dead. The Freys can all inherit the Crossing. Serret we've got. Serret can inherit... Oh my god, that rhymed. Hornvale. Brax can inherit Silver Hill. Leo Lefford can take... Who can Leo Lefford take? What can he take? I was thinking the crag. Yeah, he can take the crag. Westling will be dead soon. And Banefort won't get any more prestige. He can stay at Banefort. I don't think any northern settlement is much better. No. But there are all the lordships. Took me a little while to run through them. Hope you guys agree with that. But that's how the story will end. I always love going through the lordships. And as Ironwood, for betraying... What can we give him? What's that? It's pretty hard at this point. Maybe a Westland settlement. Maybe Pink Maiden. Or Fair Market. Yeah, I'll give him Fair Market. Regardless, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like to support this series and my channel. Subscribe to keep up to date with future uploads on Simpzy Total War. Let me know in the comments what Total War you'd like me to see next to replace this series. And I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I have. And have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.